This is a special video for fellow geniuses, Dr. Joe students. This is coming to you live from my meditation room. I get in here usually around 3 in the morning, and I come in here and I spread this little blanket out, the one that says Becoming Your Vision, and of course the alchemy, and Dr. Joe on the ScanDisk, little MP3 player. And then this guy here has got my Mind Movie on it. So that's a good thing to do with old phones. Put your Mind Movie on there and it plays really well. It's called a phablet. It's old, of course. We don't use it anymore, but it works great for the Mind Movie. And as you can see, we're on the mountainside here, and that's actually facing east, which is, according to the ancient traditions, a good way to face during meditation. So on that note, I'm going to switch over to the tripod and talk to you directly. So that was just turned 333, by the way. I love those little signs that the universe is talking to you. I get up at 333. I start meditating at 333. So that's here I am in the blue room and it's 333. Anyway, I was telling you about took a package from IBM and became a full-time network marketer. That was in 1990 something, and a lot of things happened. But long story short, it's 2019 now, and I've been working from home since 2008. Again, another big layoff happened, and at that time I did get laid off. I was commuting and all that, so it's really good to have this business in your back pocket. And I was able to go full time, and I've been working from home since 2008. So that's about 11 years now, and I'm able to go on cruises and all sorts of things, and it's a beautiful business. I'm able to meditate and hang out and watch Dr. Joe and get up when I want, and don't have to commute. Live here in the forest, listen to turkeys and doves and things. Very, very nice. And what it does is it allows you to focus on what's important. And if you're one of Dr. Joe's geniuses, you know what's important. When you leave the monastery, it's not easy sometimes. You get all caught up in all sorts of things. And the job, the J-O-B, boy, that's a tough one. And those commutes, I mean, I was commuting 136 miles a day to San Leandro. I live in Napa, up above the Bay Area. And I'm on a mountain up here. And I used to work at San Leandro. When I moved up here, I ended up commuting 136 miles a day. So I did that for a few years, and it was brutal, just brutal. But I was able to do this business on the side, and got it to the point again where I was able to quit that job, and I haven't looked back. I've been working full-time from home ever since. So what I'm proposing here is, if you're interested in getting your life back and being able to work full-time and work on what matters, do the work, and help us get the word out. I just thank you for so many of you that are doing such wonderful things. Just great stuff. I love going into leaving the monastery, a Facebook group, and reading all the testimonials and things. I mean, that's a beautiful lifestyle, being able to do that. This morning, my wife and I, we read every day and meditate after our meditation. And we read, this morning we read a really beautiful piece by Baba Ram Dass, one of his book, Be Here Now. And he's got the most beautiful story. And that's another thing I want to do here, is build a story about all of us with this business, because this is a business with heart. Disruptive by design, which my other shirt said. By the way, I changed. I'm now a graduate of neurological state, which I'm sure you know what that means. And this is really an opportunity, working together. The more you help people, the more affluent you get in our products. I'm going to tell you a little story about the products. I was 252 pounds, and doing that commute to San Leandro from here, very stressed out, and I had like a heart attack on the way home one day. Had to pull to the side, and almost didn't make it. I got really still, and was okay. It passed, but I mean, I was in trouble. and I was smoking cigarettes and very stressed out. And we know what stress does. It's the adrenaline and all that stuff just fries your nervous system. And I stopped meditating, even though I was a monk many years ago, and I'm very disciplined. And I did that for 4 years. I was a yoga teacher for 7. Very disciplined, meditated every day. But after a while, I became a sugarholic. You know, after I left the monastery, I became a sugarholic, overweight, put on, what was it, I don't know, 70 pounds. It was a lot. And got very stressed out, bad circulation, got in a couple of car wrecks. Yeah. And it was pretty sketchy. I mean, I probably would have died from a heart attack if I hadn't gotten involved with the right nutrition and changed my lifestyle. And then after I got on these products, which is what I'm talking about here, the RX company products, and I'll send you a link down below in this blog, I got that spark back. Not only did I lose 62 pounds, but I got inspired, and I started reading. I bought a used treadmill out of Craigslist and started running on that. Watched some Tony Robbins and was listening to Eckhart Tolle, and pretty soon I was getting back in the groove. And then I actually started meditating again. I hadn't done that in so many years. And then I came into Dr. Joe. Holy cow. Unbelievable. I mean, I started watching him on YouTube on the treadmill. And then, and meanwhile, all these industrial strength nutrition are saturating my body, and I'm starting to get the spark back. And I'm really getting inspired. And I mean, I got lit. I was reading every morning after the treadmill. I get all on fire, and they laid me off down there, and I didn't have to go back to work. I ended up staying here and doing my network marketing business, and I had done enough to build it big enough. I had people all over the different countries and things that I didn't have to go back to work. Not a lot of money, but you know, enough. And then I came into RX in 2011, and I've been with them for quite a while. They're the most incredible group of people. I had a chance to go with the CEO. We opened Mexico, and I got to know him. And he poured his heart out. I mean, it's amazing what he did. He gave up a $2.7 million a year job because he had to do something against his principles. And he refused to do that. So he left that company. That company was USANA, if you've ever heard of it. He was their president and built it from nothing to 500 million. And he started this little company I'm with, which is called RX, and he brought a couple of executives with him. And the integrity of these guys is incredible. That's another thing I want to mention here, is if you work with me, fellow geniuses, this is a really, really super good company with heart, big heart. And Dr. Cooper is a genius. I'm going to ask him about starting another division, mindset division, where we can bring breaking the habit of being yourself on a training system, and see if we can get Dr. Joe's course as one of the products in that division. And then we get to bring it into 18 countries with 35,000 reps, which will really help build momentum with Dr. Joe's work. And plus, we will make a substantial income. My business partner, beautiful, beautiful family. Got pictures of them. They visited us here last summer, and he's younger. He's 42 now, and he is consistently earning right around 30,000 a month, and that's residual income. Residual. It's not. He doesn't have to manufacture and get out there and sell, or any of that stuff. It's residual. It's from what you build in the beginning, and I've got substantial residual income. Actually, most of my revenue comes out of Korea, believe it or not. And all of you doing the work, Dr. Joe's work, will really enjoy the ability to focus on what really matters and get residual income and pay for things like the cruise coming up in October, Dr. Joe's cruise, the Mediterranean cruise. We've already bought tickets and everything. That's going to be an incredible thing. We've been going on a lot of cruises, and they are a lot of fun. But the one in October is so exciting because hopefully there'll be hundreds and hundreds of you geniuses on it, and it'll be a sight to see. A lot of fun. And my wife and I know our way around Italy a bit, and we'll be glad to show you if you like. But back to the topic of this is a launch of a fundraiser. So all the revenue and part of this business is you get this residual income and it goes up a tree. So it's multi-level marketing. So there's many levels to it. It's like a real estate broker with agents, and we're the agents, and the broker is the person that brought you in. So the person that brings you in this case, I'm hoping that I have a conversation with one of the main board member of Give to Give next week, and I'm hoping to get that unit or 501(c) signed up, so we can bring everybody in underneath that 501(c). So all of our revenue from all of us worldwide will filter up to Give, and hopefully Heart-Math Institute too. And I'd also mentioned it to Dr. Lawson, Dawson, and his incredible work with the emotional foundation training. Really good stuff. My wife's tapping and all that too, and helping a lot of people with PTSD. Another neat thing is these supplements I'm talking about are like none other on the market. You watch some of these videos. People tell you their supplements are better, but you go through the videos and you'll see why my life was transformed the way it was. We've got a product, a superfood product, which is just incredible. It's got 36 superfoods in it, and it will, you can feel it right away. The other products take a little while to get in your nervous system and free up, but you get enough energy and ATP waking up in your cells, and your synaptic rhythm is just, it really you feel so much stronger, so much better. Excellent stories, cancer stories, all that stuff, really good. I've got a video out there where this guy can walk again now thanks to these products. I'll put the link in down here for that, and you can watch his testimonial. And I've got many videos that you can watch about how the products work and all that. But once again, what the vision here is for you to be financially free and be able to focus on the work. And it doesn't happen overnight, okay? It takes a little time to get started. But we start out with 4 people, and I've had a video in here called The Power of 4, which is done by our CEO, Dr. Cooper, who's brilliant, by the way. Beautiful heart, big heart, and he's really just amazingly smart, crazy smart. He's a sweetheart. Yeah, good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna. This is the intro, and I'll be explaining more down here, and I'll put a little tail end to this, showing you how off my vision board from my movie, how the charity works. Call it the Giving Tree, if you will. It's a global fundraiser, and we've got products that we can use all over the world, and you can get a residual on every product sold, and so can Give to Give, and so can Heart-Math Institute, and so can EFT, Universe, and many more wonderful causes. And on that note, I'm going to sign up for today, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll be here to answer your questions. I'm going to start doing Zoom meetings on a regular basis, and we'll roll this out, and hopefully you get to work from home like I do, and really do this work, and really focus and meditate, and become consciously conscious, and you'll have enough time to observe your little me and all his little pranks, and ignore it. Lose its power. Break out of that box, and out of the next box, and the next box, until there's just the breathtaking harmony and love. You feel it. It's exquisite. Namaste.